personally think that military kids are the best, but what do I know? I only am one. Let's do this. Welcome to the Military Marketing Monday, where I, Desiree, tell you, the business owner, everything you need to know about military life so that you can market better to us. Make sure that subscribe button below so you don't miss any more of these awesome videos that I do every Monday. And of course, other videos are going to help your message get seen in that cluttered newsfeed. I grew up a military brat. In fact, more specifically, I was a Marine Corps brat. We traveled all over the place when I was a kid for the first 10 years of my life. I lived in California, Arizona, Okinawa, and Michigan. And within those times, I just adapted. Like, you really have no choice. In fact, moving all the time just kind of became normal to me. In fact, you could really sense like that antsiness when we were kind of sick of being somewhere for too long. And now that I'm an Air Force wife, I'm raising kids of my own in the military, I'm finding the struggles and the benefits of this life. My kids get to live an incredibly blessed life. In fact, at the time of this recording, we live in Korea. They're getting to spend all of their days in a 100% Korean school learning a new language. They have to try new food and experience new things that people never even dream of. Where a lot of people will literally spend their whole lives in the same town or within like a 20 to 30 minute drive. My kids have seen the world. My kids have experienced multiple cultures and are going to be able to adapt in any situation. Now, as we get ready to do our next PCS move, I am a little nervous because as they get older, it does become harder. And I'm a little worried that they're going to have a couple of struggles with that move. Some of the struggles that other military kids have is just missing that place that they had gotten used to, the schedule that comes with it, the consistency, the things that they are familiar with. And of course, the biggest issue with all kids is leaving their friends. My children are going to be taken from all of their friends that speak Korean and have to go make new friends who speak English and live in America. So we're going to have those issues. And these are the issues that all military kids face. I remember as a kid when we would move, I had to start all over. And it was so hard and awkward to make new friends and hope that people liked you. You could be super popular in one place and completely ostracized in another. So it's hard, but it's not easy. The other thing that's really hard about being a military kid is oftentimes we spend long periods of time without one of our parents. I remember my dad being gone for TDYs or deployments and just being me and my mom for long periods of time. And that gets kind of weird because I know as a mom, when I was raising my kids while my husband was deployed, it's not like being a single parent because you still have this other person and all of the plans and agendas and methods that you've worked through together that you still have to account for while you're gone. Now, a lot of people will say, do what you got to do to survive and always have wine. But it's important to make sure that your kids never know or think that the parent that's there is their only parent. My kids are fortunate in the fact that my husband's deployments have been fairly technology oriented, but so they have gotten to Facebook chat with him on a daily basis. But a lot of people don't have that luxury. When you're in more secluded areas or more heavily combat areas, communication is few and far between and often really sporadic and inconsistent and brief because you're sharing that time with everybody else that's trying to talk to their families. That's really hard. There are a lot of systems and programs that are in place to help kids while their parents go through deployments. I know that Sesame Street has a whole video about it, and Pinterest is just filled with fun ideas that help you deal with going through deployments. Like one of the popular ones is a kiss jar, where you count how many days it is till daddy comes home or mommy, and you put that many kisses into a jar and you pull a kiss out every single day. And when you get to the bottom, hopefully you have only no more days or only a couple more days left until that active duty member comes home from their deployment. One of the things that we did in our family is that we went on a big family vacation to Disney World after my husband came back from his deployment. Everyone has a different tool or a different system for getting through the deployments. But the number one thing that you guys need to know about military kids is that they are resilient and they're some of the strongest people that you will ever meet or ever get to know. They often tend to be super social, super adaptable, and super on it. They have fantastic leadership skills and can crush it at anything that they do because they have lived a life that so few other people have lived. Did you really like this video? I hope you did. Make sure to hit that like button to let me know. And of course, in the comments below, let me know. Do you know any military kids? Are you a military kid? Let me know any stories that you have down in the description below. April just so happens to be Military Child Appreciation Month, so make sure you learn more about that at this link right here. And if you're wanting to show some little extra love for military families, make sure you just click the link right here and learn all about Military Appreciation Month in May. And like we always say in military life, it is never goodbye, it is see you soon. So until next time, I will see you soon.